Blessings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with a quick video. Now, as West Indies supporters, we don't always get the opportunity to be joyful. We don't always get the opportunity to really smile. So whenever I come across anything that would bring some smile on the faces of supporters, I like to share. I was reading an article, and this article is basically covering an interview that Jayden Seales did. And, they questioned him about a whole lot of things. Long list of things. But what stood out to me the most was, Jayden Seales reminding people of his goal, that he wants to be number one in Test cricket. He wants to be the number one ranked bowler. He was asked about why he accepted the contract from CWI, right? Talking about that multi-year contract that he signed, I think it was last year. Man said, listen, this is the route that I want to go. I want to build a legacy. I want to build my name. So as much as our cricket is blowing like a tree in the wind right now, there are still some passionate people out there that really and truly want to get, obviously they are playing for the money, but they really and truly want to leave a mark. They care about leaving a mark. You understand? And if you have been watching cricket, you know that Jayden Seales is somebody that wears his heart on his sleeve, right? Very emotional guy. But I just want to share some of this, my people. I want to share some of this. So, this is what they said to Jayden Seales. They said, last year, you were one of only 9 players to be offered multi-year contracts by Cricket West Indies. They say from the outside, it appears you are keen to prioritize Test cricket while looking to be a 3 format player, right? So obviously he's looking to be a 3 format player, but he is prioritizing Test cricket, and he has said that more than once. So this is Jayden Seales, and I quote, "I took the contract because I want to play Test cricket. I want to do well for West Indies, and I don't see the point in me turning down the contract, especially at this age. Young man, just getting into his international career, still looking to build his name. Obviously, time will come where he's probably going to branch off and do his thing, right? But the man is saying that, listen, I want to do well for West Indies cricket, and I want to build a legacy." So this is him now. He said that, and I don't see the point in turning down the contract, especially at this age, where I have nothing going for me in terms of having stocks on the outside to say, right? I don't need to play for West Indies. But I mean, even when you have stocks on the outside, we still don't want that mindset. We still don't want to know that, because the stocks are, you have stocks on the outside, you're going to turn it down. Anyway, went on to say, I can go and make money in the T20 leagues, if his stocks was there. He said that's not where my head is at. So even though he can go and make some money in the T20 cricket, that is not where his head is at. And people might see this simply, and say, boy, why is Sports to the Bone sharing this, or even, spending time talking about this when we are being battered by India. It's just because I know, there are real diehard fans out there that are, want to see West Indies cricket do well. And when I see a player come out and speaking like this, it's good. You understand? I mean, a couple of days ago, we heard our captain saying that, boy, nobody's expecting them to do well, so they don't have any pressure on themselves, so they can just go in and play free. Right? So I don't know if that's that's the mindset that Darren Sammy was talking about. Sammy was saying that they have to go in with a winning mentality. You understand? So he went on to say, I want to build my name. I want to build a legacy. I want to be number one in Test cricket and lead the West Indies attack for as long as I possibly can. He went on to say, getting a multi-year contract is a step in that direction. He went on to say, for me, Test cricket is where most cricketers understand their game. And if you are watching cricket and you understand cricket, you know that he is on point here. right? He went on to say you need that kind of foundation from first class cricket coming up, and when you are in pressure situation, whether it is 50 overs or T20 cricket, you have some kind of backing to fall back on to get out of the situation, or you know how to play the situation. He went on to say, because you have faced it multiple times in first class cricket or test cricket. End quote. And that is the mindset that we want to see the youngsters with. You understand? That is what we want to see them with. It's just really sad that, he's coming in. I mean, he's established now. But it's really sad that he is having to, especially right now in this series, be carrying so much of the weight. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to know that boy, he gets injured or anything like that. But because we don't have, the solid crop of fast bowlers coming through as we would like, we have to play same guys for a long, long period of times, So I just wanted to share this, my viewers and subscribers, because, I looked at it and it really and truly, touched me. I'm like, boy, it's good. I mean, I know this is his mindset. He has said it before. Obviously he's going to be playing T20 leagues in between because this is his career. This is what he will earn a living from. So obviously he's going to go and play T20 cricket when he can. But I'm happy to hear him, saying this. And it's not the first time he's saying it, as I said earlier, that he wants to play test cricket. And this is where his head is at. We have heard the same thing from Shamar Joseph. We just have to be careful with these players, though, my people, because they want to play test cricket, yes, but they are going to be filling in some T20 leagues here and there, and that, they have to be careful with that, especially as pace bowlers, in terms of their body and thing, especially if they are injury prone. Have to be careful. But as we wait on day 2 of this first test between West Indies and India in this series, I just thought that I would share this. West Indies got bowled out for 160 odd. Probably not as much as we wanted, but it is something on the board, right? It is something on the board. So as we wait on that game, I just wanted to share this to sort of lift the spirit, or lift your spirit, if this even help. Because, he's not one of them that is saying that he's available and he wants to play and then you can't find him. He's showing that he really and truly wants to do this red ball thing. Because whenever he's free, he's over there in England playing county cricket. And that just goes to show that he's focused and he's driven. I think he's ranked at about number 13 now in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're definitely looking forward to bigger and better things from Jayden Seales. But this is something that I really and truly thought that I needed to share. I didn't share where I got the information at the top. I don't want pirate people information. I got it from the Cricket Monthly from ESPN Crick Info. So credit goes to them. Big up.